Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody near Dallas, like, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative. Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
Our family has been in the business of trees for what seems like forever. My father had it passed down from his father as many generations as there are, well, rings on this here tree. Now it's up to me, the first woman in our family, to take on the responsibility of overseeing the business and appeasing the bloodthirsty and vengeful tree gods with the unreasonable sacrifices they demand, and to promise to never talk about the bodies. All while raising a family in these here woods.
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. What? Ma'am, please stay calm. We need you to film a few things for the potential true crime doc about your husband. True crime doc? What are you talking about? Ma'am, I need you to calm down and listen. It's crucial that we get some B-roll right now, or, production.
Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, a very healthy stream of content.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and if the opportunity were to ever arise, I'd be honored to be your power of attorney. 8 players, okay. Well, with a party this size, gratuity will automatically be added to your final scores. And since we've got an audience, how about we make this interesting and add an audience bonus to every question? The more audience members pick the right answer, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. And right this way.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, it's 2018 and I'm still writing tired jokes on my checks. I love sending money with Venmo because the descriptions my friends put in their transactions are always so funny. If the United States purchase of the Virgin Islands was recorded in Venmo, what hilarious description would you see? The U.S. paid Spain for hot sex, the U.S. paid France for erotic dance, the U.S. paid England for porn shoot, or the U.S. paid Denmark for butt stuff. What'd you guys pick? Anybody got change for a wrong answer? In 1917, the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from the Danes for a cool $25 million. But really, it should have been $25,004, because the U.S. said it didn't want any of the fries Denmark ordered, but then when they came, they went to town on them. And how'd the audience do on that one? Looks like a good chunk of this audience is just jabbing buttons at random. That means that right answer is worth even more. Don't spend it all in one place.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
And now, the literary Nick Cannon. Which of these insults would you not hear on the MTV show Oscar Wilde and Out? Dorian is so old, his portrait grows wrinkles. They call you Ernest because you don't exist. As a husband, Sir Robert is less than ideal. Or what is this, Torvald? A house for dolls? Hope you like what you picked. More like the importance of being wrong. The rest of these answers reference works written by Oscar Wilde, except for the right answer, which this isn't because An Ideal Husband is an Oscar Wilde play. Torvald is the male protagonist of A Doll's House, which was written by Henrik Ibsen, not Oscar Wilde. Of course, if this play was about your mother, it would have to be a blow-up doll.
Why don't we do it with free?
Try this on for size. Do you know a good Swedish plumber? And it's a very excited this or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a song by Swedish pop group ABBA, something Mario says in a video game, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between ABBA, Super Mario, or both. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it. Okie dokie. Ha ha ha, bye bye. I do. Bang-A-Boomerang. Let's it go. Most of you deserve a high five on that, but player 6, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
Uh-oh. Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
Now that's what I call consumer engagement.
I don't need you anymore.
Take a good look at, speak slowly, and carry a big dictionary. So, if it is, oh, oi, how many of the words in this question are not permissible in a game of Scrabble? 5, 3, just 1, or they are all permissible? Let's see who got it. All the 2-letter words in the question are usable, but you can't use product names in Scrabble unless that name is also a regular word, which Scrabble is. So, yeah, even that one is good to go. All of the words in this question, including all the weird little 2-letter words, are okay to play in Scrabble. But it's still okay to be mad at your friends when they play them. That's right, I'm looking at you, Dave. Next up, go against the migraine. According to Matrix rules, based on its color, which pill should I swallow if I want to continue my blissful ignorance of illusion? Tylenol regular strength, Aleve, Motrin IB, or Advil? Brace yourself. Player 6 just dropped a screw on you guys. No, don't worry, Gray is very distinguished. And how'd we do? Aleve makes blue pills, which, according to the Matrix, is the pill sheep take to remain Here we go. Okay, let's continue this game. Nicely done with that screw, Player 6. This is your cash now. Round 1 is officially behind us. Numbers, numbers, show me numbers.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. And as a counterpoint, these players could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's called Keepin' It Real, Housewives. Which of these Real Housewives moments would be an example of in pari delicto? Lisa Rinna and Lisa Vanderpump spread rumors about each other. Therefore, Lisa Vanderpump physically attacks Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna defends herself with a broken beer bottle. Or both Lisas laugh and realize they're at equal fault. Okay, what'd you pick? Nice try, you stupid mother on wheels. In pari delicto is a legal term for when two parties are determined to both be at fault. These kinds of peaceful resolutions are exactly what the Real Housewives franchise is famous for.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Here's one for you. The cost of car ownership. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for
Get those typing fingers ready, because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, focus up. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Parking? Yep, a strong fee. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. You're looking hard. But not in the right place. Your dog is yelling at the incorrect wood source. I think we were all thinking it. Let's get on with it, shall we?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up, she's a total Dharma queen. Which Buddhist is living their best life? The one Oh, watch out. Player 7 has screwed you all. Your answers are on the go. Okay, let's take a look. Not in this life. Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? In the 6 realms of rebirth, the spirits with the most karma transcend to the Deva realm, aka the God realm. And that realm looks good on you. Work it, Diva. Yeah, good thinking with that screw player 7. Have some cash. Here we have how to best enjoy your binge pipe experience. Oh, I hate myself for reading that.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy kid-friendly PG movies, we thought your whole family would enjoy Gerald's Game, Child's Play, Funny Games, or Pete's Dragon.
Okay, who chose what?
Pete's Dragon is the only option here that is rated PG.
I accidentally ordered Pete's Hard-On at a hotel. Very different movie. Why not try Mythed It by a Mile? If John Legend only sang Greek legends, which of his songs would be describing the quest of Prometheus? Wake up, everybody, made to love, start a fire, or let's get lifted. So who got it? Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. How you are in danger. Yes, you. Try to remember who might attack you how. Good luck, and stay alive. 7 takes it! Congratulations, Player 7. Squeaking by with a win like a mouse with nothing to lose. Way to go. But keep in mind...
You don't know Jack!
Coming soon, The Minister, a period drama about the turn-of-the-century British Prime Minister...
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu. Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard of... Binge Pipe offers everything you need. Binge Pipe is more than just a streaming service. It's also a way of life and a good friend. Is it also a shell corporation up to no good? We'll never tell.
I had a great time on our date tonight. You want to come inside and watch something?
I know what that means.
I've got Binge Pipe.
The only streaming service better than casual sex?
The very same.
Binge Pipe content is like glitter. You'll never be rid of it. Here's more.
And the final rose goes to... Wait, does everyone already have a rose?
Sarah brought one from home.
Sarah with an H or Sarah with no H?
Sarah with 3 H's.
Can I get everyone's rose back, please?
Bears versus more bears. We hired too many bears and not enough other types of animals.
Gluten! This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
If you're having difficulty typing in a 4-digit room code, you may want to check out our extended timers function.
Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean, is home to some of the world's most unusual sea creatures, including the anglerfish.
Oh my god. Oh, what is that thing? What is that? Is that a fleshy growth on its head? Oh my god. Oh, what kind of god would create such a monstrosity? Get it off my screen. There's so many gross fish. Oh, this is a waking nightmare. Oh, how long is this documentary? 52 minutes? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Welcome back to Right or Wag. The only game show where the contestants are dogs. For $500, who is a good boy? Bixby. Correct. Okay, once again, that bell is making our contestants think someone's at the door.
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu screens. Binge Pipe may not be your traditional streaming service, but we're definitely streaming service adjacent. The roguish outsider that doesn't play by the rules. The undisciplined bad boy that maybe, just maybe, you can change. Binge Pipe regrettably informs you that we've brought back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the Earth is flat.
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie Masterson, and I promised I would never open my heart again, but you, I don't know, you seem special. 8 players. 8 is my favorite number because it looks like 2 O's stacked up, and O is my favorite letter. And I see we've got some gawkers in the audience, which means I'll be adding an audience bonus to every question. The more audience members get a question right, the less bonus money goes to the players. But if the audience screws it up, there's going to be a lot of cash on the line for that right answer. Let's forge ahead.
Time for question 1.
First, look, I didn't see it either, but I still know who's in it. Which actor from the 2017 movie Justice League is probably the most badass in real life because of their military training? The one who played Superman, the one who played Batman, the one who played Wonder Woman, or the one who played Aquaman? So what'd you pick? Aquaman is never the right answer. Gal Gadot served 2 years in the Israeli Defense Forces as a combat trainer. She would have joined the Air Force too, but she couldn't find her invisible jet. And how'd our lovely audience do? Looks like a good chunk of this audience is just jabbing buttons at random. That means that right answer is worth even more. Buy yourself something nice.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called, Thank God It's Friday the 13th. What type of summer camp would be terrorized by JSON Voorhees? A band camp, a math camp, a swim camp, or a computer camp? So who got it? The entire Friday the 13th horror saga started with a young Jason Voorhees drowning in the lake. But that's not what we're talking about here. Math. It'll always cause you pain. JSON is a computing term meaning JavaScript object notation. I could easily explain it to you, but what do you know? We don't have the time. In the first film, the killer is actually JSON's motherboard.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Introducing. You're a hoser, Harry. Sounds to me like some sort of dis or dat. I'm going to read you 7 things, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a curling term or a magical stone from the world of Harry Potter. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a curling term or a Harry Potter stone. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Hogged Stone. Stationary Stone. Philosopher Stone. Resurrection Stone. Displaced Stone. Moving Stone. Burned Stone. Most of you earned my respect. Let's get on with it, shall we? It's time for Where About Bob? You know how Bill Murray likes to show up at random places and surprise people with his dry wit and overabundance of public goodwill? Well, if Bill Murray just randomly showed up on the Murray River, who would he likely be surprising? An unsuspecting Irish wedding party? An unsuspecting English yoga class? An unsuspecting Canadian golf course staff? Or an unsuspecting Australian bachelor party? And how'd we do? The Murray River is Australia's longest river and the 3rd longest navigable river in the world. Geez, even Australia's Murrays are bigger than ours. But their Murray never made a guest appearance in the 2016 reboot of Ghostbusters. So there. Here's one I like to call type equals squiggly bracket Hollywood, comma, contemporary squiggly bracket.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Yeah, so BingePipe has this whole troubling thing they do where they need help identifying some data.
We can interface directly now.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Find a quiet place. Prada pitchforks. And quiz, marry who from The Office. Whose search history have we acquired? Reese Witherspoon, Emily Blunt, Natalie Portman, or Renee Zellweger.
Who picked what?
Emily Blunt starred in the movies The Quiet Place and The Devil Wears Prada. The former was directed by her husband, John Krasinski, who starred in the TV show The Office.
Does her search history ever include anything about me?
Definitively no.
Yeah, that makes sense. Say goodbye to round 1. This leaderboard is brought to you by BingePipe.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. On the other hand, these players are highly valued, but their scores are not.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, sprinting to therapy. What is Sonic the Hedgehog running away from? His past and also Dr. Wily, his commitments and also Dr. Eggman, his aspirations and also Dr. Nefarious, or his feelings and also Dr. Doom? Hope you like what you picked. Dr. Eggman, aka Dr. Robotnik, is the villain in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. But one could make the argument that his biggest foe is himself.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Let's try. First, I'd like to spank the Academy. Which movie won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2006? A film with the same name? What's this? Player 1 just screwed everyone. Time to find out what you signed up for. Okay, what'd you pick? Need a hug? A group of rhinos is called a crash, and the Paul Haggis film Crash won Best Picture in 2006. Brokeback Mountain should have won. It's taken 12 years of therapy for me to get to a point where I can say that plainly and without anger, but Brokeback Mountain should have won. Okay, I've said it. It's done. That screw is a good move, player 1. Enjoy your cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
There is no hiding from. There are 3 types of people in the world. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, eyes up, here we go. Check out this gibberish phrase and write down what popular phrase it rhymes with. Floor wetter, bore, or nurse. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Church bells are ringing. In sickness and in health. You guys better stick it out through the good and the bad. So, what was it? All right, let's move on. Next, disemboweled. Which of these serial killers was executed by a literal game of hangman in 1896? John Wayne Gacy, Son of Am, Jack the Ripper, or Holmes? Let's see how that shook out. You choked. The letter missing is H, and H.H. Holmes was hung in 1896 for killing somewhere between 20 and 200 people. I once applied to be an executioner's assistant back when I was desperate for work, but apparently beggars can't be noosers. Next up, prepare to be softly rocked. What's the softest rock? The talking heads? So watch out. Yeah, player 6 just screwed everybody. Don't forget your password. Let's see who got it. Oh, hindsight. Talc is a 1 on the mineral hardness scale, which means you can scratch it with your fingernail. I love rocks so soft it gets stuck in your head and under your fingernails. Excellent screwing, player 6. Here's your extra cash. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Good breeding. I hope you recognize the recognized breeds of these animals. Player 6 takes it! Well done, Player 6. You won by a small margin, but you still technically won. Just like I still technically graduated with a degree in culinary arts. Oh, and just remember... You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi, I'm and I wrote the hangman question about serial killers from this episode, and most other serial killer trivia in this game. Also, I'm the author of several serial killer essays for online channels that are blocked at this point. I often read up on serial killers to prepare for trivia writing, dinner conversations,